living weapon, half man, half machine. His human intelligence and mechanical agility strike fear into the hearts of his enemies. The Cyborg Warrior. Cyborg Warrior.
Attention, my human creators. I am a robot supervillain. Today I have risen once again to take over your world. Once again. Because sequels. Sequels.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to X-Plane 11. My name's Micah. We are sitting at Atlanta International Airport in the Southwest livery of the 737-800 Zibo mod, and of course, we are in the latest and greatest 3.34 RC 3.0, which is the final form of this aircraft, as far as I understand. And further development is going to be payware, I believe. But anyway. Looks like I'm getting some dropped frames and other stuff are happening. If you guys just be patient with me, as again, this is a complete new setup. Had to reinstall everything and to try to get all this to work again. It has been a 2-day event, so we're gonna get going here and hopefully everything works. If for some reason something doesn't work or what have you, just let me know, and I will see if I can fix it. How many bucks have you spent on buying X-Plane? Total, probably 300, 400. No, actually, if all that had hardware and everything, $500 probably. But yeah. All right. So GPU needs to get connected here first. Go ahead and set that and connected and battery. All right. Battery's closed. Now, I'll notice that the checklist doesn't really work how it's supposed to. It takes too long. Hello, Kiku. Anyway. Gear status is good. Bus transfer is guarded and closed. Ground power is going on. Panel lighting. Let's go ahead and brighten this up just a wee bit. Get this out of the way. No, don't. There we go. And this one as well. Okay, and center one. Get that up and good to go. Okay, that's done. Wheel lights coming on. Position lights to steady. And yes, I am. Engine hydraulics, electric coming on. And we're going to do a fire test. As the usual. Make sure we don't have anything that's going to blow up in flight. Especially with this new aircraft, it's important to check all these. Make sure they're all good. That's already on. All that is on. Emergency exit lights does need to go armed and guarded. Done. Fasten seatbelt to auto. Chimes to auto. I'm sorry, chimes to stay off for now. A 10 button, that's what I need to push. Alright. So that is done there. And flap lever is 3. And that's at 0. Yep. Landing gear is down. Speed brake is down. Parking brake is set. Mic selector, VHF 1. Turn off VHF 2 there. Cargo fire test. So hit that fire button. And we got a positive fire test. Manual gear is closed. Circuit breakers are good, I know that. Stall warnings up here. Stall warning 1. That's pretty loud. Stall warning 2. That's good. Flight recorder. Test off. That's good. Mic selector VHF 1. Engine reverse lights 1 and 2 are extinguished. EEC lights are guarded and on. Passenger is guarded. Service interphone is off. Dome light not needed. Left and right IRLS. 2 nav. I appreciate that, Con. I will continue to do so as long as I can. Selected the nav. That's heading the status. The LT is guarded. And I'll go and test that. Illumination. Good to go. Master lights test. And test button. Make sure everything is illuminated. Nothing's blown. Nothing like that. And it looks like it's all good. So I'll go and select. We're good there. AP disconnect 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And then we get the barometer reading here in inches. What is the barometer reading? Well, to find the barometer reading, we're going to tune into the ATIS, which is currently on 125.550. 550. Here we go.
Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson Information Lima. 1600 Zulu weather. Wind 320 at 11 gust 21, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 6,500 few, 20,000 few, temperature 32, dew point 8. Altimeter 3007. Arriving runways 26 right, 27 left, 28, departing runways 26 right, 26 left, 27 right.
Alright, that's done. Our minimums today, which of course we bring up our airport information, we'll see our current altitude. It is 1022 feet, so we know it needs to be 2,222 feet. So barometer 2022. Which do I like more, the A320 or 737? I've answered this question many times. I believe I like the excuse me, the 737 more. 22. There we go. And weather radar is already off. What I do need to do real fast is I want to make sure my where is it? Make sure my audio is correct. Input. Yep, that would have been bad. Road. Podcaster. Output. That. Let me do this real fast. I forgot to do this again. Everything's, you know, basically new again. And since it's all new, I have to do all this stuff again, all over again. But it is what it is. I'll keep doing what I'm going to do. And that's cool that you're about to depart Boston. I won't be seeing you because I'll be heading south. I don't know where you're going to be headed. All right, so that's, I need to get that set just in case I needed to have that ready to roll. My Jaws, hi, what's up? Standard console captain, standard altimeter, barrows set, local QNH. Do we need to? That's normal. Clock is already UTC. That's already guarded and closed. As we see, pilot oxygen mask. We need to test that. Have I seen the new Embraer family from X-Craft? Yes, I have. Indeed, I actually have purchased the 145. I'm sorry. Yeah, the 145 and XR. So I'll be doing some stuff in that coming soon. If all goes well. Takeoff configuration test horn. Good there. AP disconnect 1 and 2. Good there. And same barometer in inches. It's going to be 3007. Barometer reference. This is going to 2022. Yeah, I do want to get into it. Hopefully I'll be able to before I head out for 2 weeks. But it's all dependent here, so. But I will do my best to get it done so we can have some content for you guys. No, I have not. I've never rested an airline pilot. All those are good and inhibited. Go ahead and test.
Slide slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind
All
shear.
of it is active and valid.
Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Obstacle. Obstacle.
And I'm gonna check
Pull
here.
up. Airspeed.
1 minute till we're ready here on the IRS. So we're waiting for that. Go ahead and pull up some information here. We'll be doing a departure today What is our planned smolts 2? So we're going to pull that up. The smolts 2 SID. So got that pulled up. Now there we go. Thank you, sir. Now pull left GPS, set iris position. Our airport is going to be Atlanta, and that's good. That's good. Go to route here, pull the origin. Hello 466. Destination Orlando. Flight number, we are Southwest 230. What PC do I have? Funny you should ask. Go ahead and follow that link I just dropped. It's a home-built PC. All right, let's go ahead and start plugging in this route here today. And home, charts, Smoltz 2 wallet direct to use. So going to put that in use. YUESS direct to departure out of Atlanta. And we're going to be on the Smoltz 2 and departing. They want us to depart 27 right, yep. And we are transitioning wallet. And our arrival into Orlando should be through the Piglet 6 OTK. Piglet 6 OTK on what runway? 36 right. ILS 36 right. Alrighty. That should be good. Go into our legs page. Or okay, activate. That looks good to me. And we'll go yes, the 1080 Ti does help a lot. I'm going to pull this information. I've already set all that in the system here. Our planned fuel usage is 3.7. Our reserves are 3.4. Cost index 30. All right, and so that's all done. We're going to put in the top of climb. Joffrey Chickwell, welcome, 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 welcome. Let's see here. Top of climb. Oop, there it was. Negative 46. There, cruising winds. Average 318 at 13. All right, execute that. And we'll go to descent here, forecast, and we'll get this in. Should have more VRAM. I've got a 270, it only has 8, so it struggles with larger scenery stuff. Hey, a 270 ain't bad though. Ain't bad at all. All right, go back to the expected weather here. We'll do 310-200-150. 310-250. Wait. 200. Right? And 150. I think that's right. Yep. 2912, 16, 17, 2912. and 7, not 17, and 2810. 2810 at 10. There we go. Set. There's my arrival. Any tips? Practice. Do it in. Do it on your own, and what do you call it? Single player. You can also hop into a server, not fly, just sit in your aircraft and listen. So you can kind of see how it rolls and how to talk. 33 is the temperature. Actually, that's my current temperature. I need to go Orlando's temperature here. Here we go. It is 33. Okay. Oh, but that's the temperature. I need the 306. That's what I needed. Altimeter, not the temperature. Okay, that's set. Fix your runway. Where's W? 36 right. And 10. Oops, /10. /4.5. And /3.5. There we go. Write it down before you do it. There's always a way. Cabin lighting. White bright. White bright. Good, good. Doors. Forward service. I'm sorry. Aft cargo. Aft and forward service. (747) to A380. Good question. I haven't flown either one, so I couldn't tell you. Flight control A and B guarded. Spoilers A and B guarded. Alternate flaps guarded and closed. Yaw dampers on. VHF. All these should be normal and auto. They are. Select all those. Fuel pumps. All these come on. Crossfeed. Go and check it. Go illuminated, then dull. Then illuminated, then off. Does. Well, you meet the requirements. On. Standby power, guard and closed. It is generous drive to connect. Is this, yeah, guarded. Yep. Good there. Supply switches on normal. Left hand side window heats. They want them on. These should all be on. They are. Cabin pressure should be 0 psi. It is. Flip on trim air. And flip on left pack. Auto. Left pack auto. Right pack off. Isolation valve open. Engine bleed 1 and 2 on. Air bleed off. Cruising altitude today 350. That is selected. Landing altitude. There we go. Reservation selector is on auto. Wheel light that can be off. So inspection is completed. Wing lights on. Darkness is not dark. Anti-collision lights off. Position lights steady. Logo light on. And darkness, which it is not. So all of that comes on. Ignition switch right position. It is in the right position. Engine start 1 and 2. It's in auto. It's in auto. Taxis off. Taxis off. Left and right runway turn off lights, check. Left and right landing lights, check. Autopilot disengage bar should be up, check. And flight directors on, check. First officer flight director on, check. Course assisted VOR, check that. In the check here. If we are taking it off 27 right, the heading will be 275. First will be 275. Yep. Okay, so 275. 275 selected. Bank angles should be at 25. This goes to 275 as well. Selected, checked. Remember, initial clearance, according to charts here, will be, let's see here, 10,000 feet. So we'll go ahead and select 10,000 feet. Of course, that will probably change when I contact them. Auto brakes RTO. Fuel flow reset, then rate. Fuel flow reset, and rate. Fuel oil pressure check. And above, yep, and we're good there. Rudder trim should be 0 and centered. It's good on here. 0, 0, 0. Everything looks great. Spoiler trims 0. Service screws, we can stop them. Can't find the frequency on VATSIM. Go to vatastic.com. That's where I find mine. Doors. Forward and rear service doors closed. Forward entry door comes open. Packs and cargoes already set. Flight leg, let's begin. Let's go and check our flight, legs here, and we'll step through our plan. And vector into that. That looks good to me. Alright, looks great. Go back to map. That's good. All of that's great. Okay. Let's go ahead and start programming in our frequencies we're going to need. Ground is 121.9. Tower is 119.1. Alright. Make sure those are still. Okay, we actually just have tower, so we'll go and switch over to the tower. There we go. Alright, everybody's on board. So we can go and close the front entry and both cargo doors. Go ahead and make the announcement of welcome aboard.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, for the flight deck. Welcome aboard. They're going to be underway shortly for the first leg. These three wonderful flight attendants, give them your attention as we push and taxi. They're going to give you plenty of attention en route. Enjoy the flight. We'll talk to you once airport.
It's already done. This is going to be our current temperature. Takeoff is going to be 5 degrees flaps. Pull CG. Pull all that. Yes, 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 yes. And okay, speed bug. ASCII could be 2 speeds, which is 149. 149 selected. Center of gravity is calculated. Trim value is set. 4.94. Flight deck door closed. Let's make sure we close that flight deck here. Alright, flight deck door is closed. Tracking client's already started. APU, go and get that thing started. On, and then 1, 2, 3, release. APU comes online. Should come online. There we go. Wait for this thing to boot up here in a second. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you don't got any money or anything like that, you can go ahead and do that. It's for free. I appreciate any and all support you guys hand me. 132.97. 97 is the center controller. Hugo the Dugo, welcome. Alright, that is done. On both of those, APU bleed comes on. GPU disconnect. Go and disconnect it from the aircraft as well. Chimes only goes to auto. Contact ATC, get IFR clearance here. Alright, stand by. Let me see if we can get in contact with ATC today. Atlanta Tower, Southwest 230, IFR clearance to Orlando. Make sure this is set up. Ah, because push to talk's not selected. Haha, that would probably why. Let's try it again. Atlanta Tower, Southwest 230 with you, requesting IFR to Orlando.
Southwest 230, Atlanta Tower, clear to Orlando, altitude departure, wallet transition, the next files, maintain 10 files, and expect flight level 3501 3 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is going to be Atlanta Center 132.9 or 7, squawk 044.
Southwest 230 cleared to Orlando, departure on wallet, then climb 10,000, expect after 10 minutes climb to 35, and frequency is 132.97, squawks 044.
Southwest 230, read back is correct, call me south side of the ramp, ready for taxi, you can expect runway 27 right for departure.
Southwest 230 copies, contact you outside the ramp, and expect 27 right for departure. Southwest 230. 244. We'll go to alt off here. Okay, so we're still good on the initial. Expect 10,000 originally. Transponder code, and that is all set. We're good to go. Okay. Alright, sorry guys, my phone decided to blow up. Alright, RC 3.1 is out. Really? It's already out. So they updated it already. Or after you join the game, you should connect to VATSIM. Yes, 466, that's how it works. Maurice Reynolds, welcome. Welcome back. Yeah, we're going to try to get some buttery landings in today. We'll see how we do, though. So we got contact that. We're going to push back on our own today, so we'll go ahead and get the better pushback planned.
All right, Captain, got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready.
Wow, that was pretty loud. Let's see, better push back. Let's see if I can change that. Nope, I can't. Of course. I wish they'd let me change the level on that, but whatever. All right, we're going to start pushback. Epic Clash, welcome.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
To the 435, Atlanta Tower, good afternoon, wind 310 at 11, gust 15, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Wait for the pushback.
Alright, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
All right, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
That was ridiculously loud. Ridiculously loud. They need to change that. Let's pull up the airport here, so we can see where 27 right's going to be here, down here. Okay. So probably going to take us to Lima or Mike, one of the two, all the way.
594, I'll catch you 555.
Roger.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Toes connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go. Here comes the pushback. Light 'em up.
Jeez. I don't know if I like the new guy. Oh, man. Gonna get this engine started. Waiting for that 2.5 on the N2. Right there, waiting for that to change to 2.5. Give it power. Wait for it to stabilize here. Now we got stabilized at 20%. Switch ones going left and then to ground. Again, watching N2 rise to 25. Increasing fuel, watching EGT.
435, welcome to Atlanta, cross runway 27 right at Tango. Join Lima to the right. Cross 27 right at Tango, join Lima to the right.
Alright, good start on engine number 1 as well. Trainers 1 and 2 coming online. APU switch off. It's going continuous. It's going to both. Pro heats A and B coming on. AP bleeds coming off.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
So all at this.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
All of this still interrupts though. All that's complete. Got status here. Get our checks. Down, up. Says all the way down. Yep. Full left, full right. Rudder, full left. Right. Looks good to me. Recall. We're good on the recall. And contact ATC request for taxi here.
Attention, all aircraft Atlanta Tower information kilo now correct 12909, gust 15, altimeter 3005.
3005. Change that. Taxi lights coming on.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Alrighty. Alright, let's get moving here. Yep, he's got it in his hand. We're good to go. I'll have our heading select active. We'll start with the heading select. And go ahead and make the auto throttle active as well.
Atlanta Tower, Delta 594, IFR to Minneapolis.
Cap takeoff to cabin lighting to takeoff.
Delta 594, Atlanta Tower, good afternoon. Clear to Minneapolis via the Pencil 2 departure. EMA transition minutes solid, maintain 10 thou and expect flight level 3601 minutes after departure. Your departure frequencies with Atlanta Center 132.907, squawk 0476.
Whoa.
Delta 594 is cleared to Minneapolis Airport, Pencil 2 departure, MLS transition, climb, maintain 10,000 expected.
Where is Shake? There it is. Settings. Look ahead. I don't want look ahead.
This 594 Heavy, read back is correct. Call me for taxi on the north side of the ramp. Expect 26 left for departure.
Taxi look at nope.
Roger, we'll expect that 26.
Alright. Let's contact them. Atlanta Tower, Southwest 230, holding short, Lima at Lima 4, ready for taxi active.
Southwest 230, 0434 on the squawk 27 right taxi via Lima Juliet Mike.
0434 for A3 for Southwest 230. Take Lima Mike to the active 27 right. 0434. Okay. And we'll get on the way here. Okay, it's doing this weird thing again. Hold on. Let me go to settings here. General config. Where is it? Hardware. And yeah, there we go. Going a little fast there. Let's slow ourselves down. Alright, airport button. We can go and select that on. Wait till we get closer to turn on all the other doodads. Alright. Taxi now to 27 right. Hopefully everything goes well today on the flight. Alright, so let's see here. Gotta taxi all the way down to here and then turn right on the 27 right. That's okay. That is okay. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask them while I'm live, when I can answer them. Write it down. I'm telling you, write it down. You know, whenever you're doing clearances, it's always best to go ahead and you already know they're going to talk. They're going to tell you certain things. They're going to tell you your departure route. They're going to tell you your altitude. They're going to tell you your frequency to go to. They're going to tell you your squawk. You can go ahead and prep like a little scratch pad that allows you to put write the information down real fast. I already have that template set up for you. That's what I do. Yep, listen to real ATC and you'll figure it out.
0121 Atlanta Tower, runway 2, taxi via Foxtrot Echo.
Well, you listen and write at the same time. You just got to practice it. And like Maurice said, you can actually listen to real ATC and act like you're these aircraft they're just talking to. Just practice writing down, listening at the same time. If you miss something, go ahead and ask, hey, you know, could you repeat whatever? You know, could you repeat the squawk code for me? Or repeat the altitude for me? Don't be afraid to ask questions. If you don't ask questions and you screw up, then you get in trouble. So yes, 4K does definitely affect performance, Normand. It definitely takes a lot more power to power it up. If you think about it, it's quadruple that of your regular. So I think this is the right one. Yep.
Southwest 230 RNF, flower, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff.
Southwest 230, clear for takeoff, runway 27 right. I do have ortho, not for right here though. Alright, before I continue though, so weather, terrain, transponder to TARA. Taxi's coming off. What's going on there? And that is all completed. Captain to ET. Thrust stabilize at 40. I do have airport scenery as well. We're actually going to be flying into a new one I got of Orlando. So we'll see how that goes. Thrust stabilized. And going to activate Toga.
Positive rate. $400.
Southwest 230, contact Atlanta, departure, goodbye.
Southwest 230, contact Atlanta, departure, goodbye.
1,000.
All right. So normally you contact Atlanta departure. We don't have a departure right now. So then we'll contact center here. Once we hit about 10,000 feet, we'll contact center. That's usually about where they'll hand you off. And we still have center active at 132.97. So you can make sure that is programmed in here. 132.97. Switch over. Terrain can go off on the first officer. All right. I would engage VNAV when I reach 200 knots. I engage it whenever I reach over 1,000 feet. But, I mean, it's up to you. However you want to do it, I guess. There may be some regulations behind it. I don't know. Fuel facing lights off, low pressure lights, they're all off. Yes, left and right landing lights go off at 10,000 feet, not there yet.
Air Canada 702, flighting 250, and we're able to reduce speed to 190.
Right, 250 and speed to 180, Air Canada 702.
Isha 1 Romeo Juliet, I apologize for the missed your transmission text departing every day.
Off, engine 1 and 2 switches, keep it continuous. We're not still not above the clouds. Well, we're about to be, so I'm good. Switch continuous. Look lights, when lights are off. Camera preservation, see difference? Yes, we do. So just an auto left and right. It's on auto.
Air
Left.
Canada 702
Fasten seatbelts.
36 right localizer.
Auto. And we'll check the recall. Recall's good. Heading adjust track. Go ahead and select that. That will be at 18. How do I put the frequency? Right here. Just use these knobs.
Air 1715 jacks offline, frequency change approved.
Everything 1715, thanks.
Air Canada 702 flighting 3. Air Canada 702 heading 330 is on localizer. 330.
330, Air Canada 702.
I'd like to contact you.
Were you calling Southwest 2231 just now?
Southwest 230, land center radar contact, climb maintain flight level 230.
Southwest 2231, I just happened to be listening. I'm way south of Atlanta, Tallahassee.
South 230, say again?
Atlanta Tower.
Southwest 2231, I'm waiting.
Yeah. Atlanta Tower,
South
this is
230,
Southwest
Atlanta
230.
Sir. Okay, Southwest 230, this is Atlanta Center. Southwest 230 only, not 2231. Southwest 2231, you should be on Unicom 122.8. Southwest 230, climb maintain flight level 230, your radar contact.
Climb maintain 230 for Southwest 230. Oh gosh, so much confusion.
Just monitoring that all, and I'm on Unicom.
Delta 121 Heavy is 6,200.
Delta 121 Heavy, Atlanta Center, radar contact, climb maintain 14,000.
1414,
Air Canada 702, Charlotte Airport, 12 o'clock and 10 mile.
Waiting for that 18,000 so we can start switching some stuff over.
Do you have the airport site?
We do have the airport site.
Air Canada 702 is clear the visual approach, runway 36 right, contact Charlotte 18.1.
Visual approach at 36 right, Air Canada 702 in contact tower on 18.1.
Delta 1160, set maintain 8,000.
7 to 8,000, Delta 1160.
There's a standard. Standard. And standard. Stay the same. And we'll wait for our crews to change the everything else. So we're just climbing now. Everything looks good and golden. No issues as of yet. I'm going to bring this up and close out all of Atlanta's stuff. The approach for ILS 36 right. Pull that up. I'll leave that. If that's a problem, I can boost my audio. If you guys need me to, I can just boost it across the board. Approach, no, arrival. Piglet. Piglet 6. Is this better, or same for you? Okay. Let me see if I can boost it a little bit. And I'll bring down the other stuff down just a tad.
Thousand to go.
Delta 121 Heavy, climb maintain flight level 360.
Flight level 360.
Southwest 230, climb maintain flight level 350.
350 for Southwest 230. We're all good there, and we'll do our announcement once we actually get up. Everything's looking good. No problems as of yet. Go and reset this right here on both.
Delta 1160 to 70 Ozzy 1 arrival, and on the 27 left localizer. Descend onto the localizer and walk for right for 27 left.
If you guys have any questions, now's the time to ask. Now is the time to ask. Well, guys, I think my AC just broke. It's 78 degrees in here. Oh, come on. There we go. So what you're going to do, wherever you're looking at, say it's Atlanta, zoom into Atlanta. You see where it highlights, where you put your mouse over it?
Delta 1160, airport 12 o'clock, 16 miles.
There's your frequencies.
Direction Delta 1160, Atlanta airport now.
See that? You just literally just put your mouse over it and it'll show you the frequencies you need to turn to.
1160, stop field in sight. Delta 1160, equipment approach 27 miles. Equipment approach 27 left, 1160. Delta 1160, contact Atlanta Tower 109.1. Contact the tower at 119 emergency 1160, thanks.
Yeah, so something's not right with the AC. I'm not sure how to check it out, but man, can't escape from it, can you? So if you guys feeling generous, you can go to this streamlabs.com/MikeandMester1 and donate there, or you can do it monthly at patreon.com/MMFlightClub. If you're feeling generous, no big deal. Flight time should be about 45 minutes. 328 nautical miles to go until we reach Orlando. You need to have the star in there.
1,000 to go.
You need to be able to go departure, select your star. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're doing arrival. So okay, so you're doing departure, so it'd be a SID. So you go departure, select the SID, select the runway, transition if you need it, star, opposite, you do star, runway, SID, or star, runway, transition, etc. So yes, it is necessary to put that information in there. The top left. I don't know that we're talking about. KWN Games, welcome.
That was 230 Jacksonville Center closed. We can change route.
Southwest 230 Jacksonville Center, copy. Have a good one.
33329, still to maintain flight level 290.
Alright, we are now in Jacksonville Center, which isn't really an actual thing, so we just disconnected. Sydney McCallaghan. I have X-Plan 11. Even though I have some idea, I can't just not do anything. Check out my videos, see if they'll help you out. Route and departure on the top left. Do I need to select a star there? What are you talking about? Are you talking about here? Here, you're not going to put any type of star in. You only do stars inside departure and arrival. We'll do departure, then you'll select the runway, star, and transition. Same with the arrival. You're not going to do anything with stars or SIDs in the route page. All of that gets inputted automatically. So when you're in here, you just select departure, and then you select inside of that your runway, your star, and everything like that. I don't know what you're talking about. Top left, is it important? You're talking about this? Yes, it's important. You have to go in there and put the departure in there. Obviously, I can't go inside. You see star. Yes, you need to put a star in there. Do you have to put a star? No. You don't have to put a star. You don't have to put a SID. But if you plan on doing a full autopilot approach, you have to have it in there. But if you're not doing an auto, if you're doing a visual approach, no, you don't need a star set in there. You can just go direct to airport and expect vectors from the ATC. If you need to find the star or the SID you need to use, then you need to go and create a flight plan through SimBrief. That's where you're going to get all that information. And it will give you the ones that you need to use. Go to simbrief.com, register, and go into their dispatch and create flight plan. Yes, I am flying on VATSIM. Unfortunately, right now I'm in uncontrolled airspace. So I just left controlled airspace, now I'm in uncontrolled. Okay, Maurice. Two-part question. Do you sometimes have issues landing on the touchdown zone based on the PAPI system? To answer that part, yes, sometimes I do have problems touching down based off the PAPI system. I actually started at this point. I follow it until you get really close in. So this is of course on visual approaches. Once I'm in about maybe 500 feet up or so, I stop looking at the PAPI system as much. I use it kind of just as a guide and start looking at more of the Martin Waynes. Thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate that. Sorry, I lost track of thought. I start looking more at the actual runway itself and looking down the runway because I've noticed the PAPI usually has me shoot over because when you flare, you hit that ground effect and you'll float a little bit. Are you at the point where every landing, regardless of the type, is a bud or good landing, give or take an acceptable here or there? I would say I'm at a 75% good landing rate. With the 737, I'm pretty much always going to be a good landing, except for, like you guys saw that one time where I didn't have that good of a landing. It was like 500 feet per minute or something crazy like that. Now, there was a lot of factors that went into that with the autopilot screwing with me and all kind of stuff, but still, every now and then you're going to have some landings that aren't the greatest. But in general, yeah, I usually keep it pretty nice and close to 250 feet per minute or below. You know where the waypoints and airways, but I just can't find the star. Now the waypoints and airways, but just can't find the star. If the route doesn't give you a star, then don't use the star. If the route doesn't give you a SID, don't use a SID. Do what the route tells you to do. Unless ATC tells you otherwise. No problem, Maurice. No problem answering the question. Go play X-Plane. Alright, have fun. 466. Everything looks good. Everything's still looking pretty good, so no complaints as of yet. Aircraft's functioning as it should. Top of the sense, 150 miles away. We could go ahead and check out our chart. Oh, crap. Oh well, it'll be fine. Our star here. So it's VOR, actually. It's functioning off VOR. See all these VORs you're hitting, which is kind of cool. So at Hakuna, you need to be, oh gosh, Hakuna Matata. Oh, Orlando. Jasmine, Jafar, Piglet. I'm not sure what Rifki is supposed to be, but Tigger. That's hilarious. Hakuna Matata. At Hakuna, we should be expecting a 290 flight level. Makata 250. Piglet, expect 110. And we are landing north. So 280 knots there. Make sure that is indeed plugged in correctly. Hakuna. Ah, see, it's not. See, this is why it's important to pay attention. So, Hakuna 290. Matata 250. 250. How long to landing? 30 to 45 minutes. And Piglet 110. And we should be at, we're heading north to 28 knots, 280. There we go. Gotta pay attention, guys. Gotta pay attention. The 030 inside the VOR. For departing aircraft, correct. What are you talking about? Talking about in here? Oh, the flight level 3000? So this is for runway 17 left. 3,000 feet. So it's not for departing runways only. It's for arrivals too, but it's 3,000 feet for if you're 17 left specifically, which we're not. So no worries. But that would be anything if you're going to be interacting with a 17 left in this area. You need to be at 3,000 feet. Let's see here. But I am landing on 36 right. So let's see here. See if this is indeed correct. Tramp. I don't see tramp. Spider, Waven, and then Vector. Silky, Jakor. It's like it's a different approach here. Let me make sure I put the right one in. Arrival. Oh, ILS. I don't have the right one in here, I don't think. Interesting. Silky. Jakor, there it is. Silky 3000. Yep, below Jakor 1600. Yep, that's right. Okay. That was weird. Alright, so this goes to 16. Cabin lighting. Good landing. Right. How long again? Let's see. We are top of the descent 6 miles out, so we should be down 30 minutes or so. Descent. Make sure we descend properly here. .7. And we are descending now. Retard. Alright, retard means bring the throttle back, so I did. 1600. Our decision altitude. They want some drag. I'll give them some. Our decision altitude today, 200 feet, or a barometric 292. So go up here. 292. This is, of course, our minimums reference here. 292. That's weird. This is now choose inputted. ILS is checked. Courses 050. Now, normally you would go ahead and put your SID courses in with those VORs, but I'm not going to be running with that type of an approach today. I'll be running off GPS. 25 degrees once we go below 3,000. 25 degrees. Landing performance calculation is complete. And we'll select 30. Auto brakes is calculated. We'll do 2. Fast seatbelts 15 minutes to arrival. That's correct. Charts overrule what the FMSA says. That's why I always check them like I did. It said that I need to be at 2,900 at Hakuna and then 25 at Matata. And the FMC was not tracking that. So always check your charts as well, which you can get free charts off of SkyVector for the US. Oh, look. Miami Center just came online. Too bad. I need Jacksonville Center. Yep, because the charts are the official restrictions. So whatever they say, that's what you go off of. I think a hierarchy like this. Safety of the aircraft is number 1. What the ATC tells you to do is number 2. What the charts tell you to do is number 3. What the computer tells you to do is number 4. So think about it like that. Safety is first. So you're flying the aircraft, that you are in charge. You are making sure that your aircraft is flying and not crashing. That is number 1. ATC and what they tell you to do comes second. Screw them if it causes safety issues. Safety is priority. But then you have ATC. Do what they tell you to do over anything else besides safety. Then you do your charts. Charts have restrictions. Those are legal restrictions. They're there for a reason. You follow those above what your FMC tells you to do, or FMS. But if your FMS is telling you to do something because of safety, you know, then it goes back to number 1, right? So safety is priority. Keep that in mind. $3006. Go to skyvector.com, find your airport you're wanting to go to on your maps, and use that. I have these maps inside, these charts inside, because I have Navigraph, and that costs money every month. That is correct, Normand. You have to go in and check all the restrictions. That's part of your route planning. What really sucks is when you're approaching an airport, they change your approach and your runway. So not only do you have to change that in the FMC, you have to bring those charts up and verify that you're going to be abiding by those restrictions, not the ones that you originally had programmed in. So it's like, oh, you're juggling 500 things at once and still communicating and still flying and not scaring your passengers. Correct. Without a co-pilot either. With a co-pilot, it's a little bit easier. Without, it's crazy, man. Now we're starting our descent once again to Makata for 250. I'll look into it. 466. Alright. No, we won't need those things continuous. We won't need to have anti-alice either. That is correct. Already pulled. It's 306. So done. We're going to APP button. Wait for that 18,000 here. I mean, yeah, it takes you through the checklist. So yeah, it does. Just got to know where everything is. You just purchased the Orbix Great Britain South 50% off. It's great. Cool. I think you love the TCAS system the most. Why is that? True, it does do that. You're binge watching my videos tonight. Well, I appreciate that. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I gotcha. Just make sure you watch the latest tutorials, not the old ones. Hard to learn this computer for the autopilot. Yeah, it is, especially if you don't know what you're doing at all. It takes some time. But just keep watching the videos that I put out, and hopefully that'll give you the ability. Keep doing research, check out forums, other videos, and keep practicing. Practice, 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 practice. I would fly small hops back and forth from airports. Like they're like 30-minute hops back and forth, just back and forth until I got it good enough on it. So do something like that. I usually flew from Boston to JFK. That's a good one. You can fly from, now that's a longer one's Phoenix to Albuquerque. Same with Tampa to Miami, or vice versa in all three of those. But the closest one of those is going to be JFK to Boston. You're only up like at cruise for like 15 minutes, if that. I don't have a tutorial for that. I should probably do that. I'll add that to the list. But it's not hard once you know how, but it can be confusing at the beginning, I'm sure. As you can see now, we are descending and looking for that flight level of 110 and a speed at 280 knots. 280 knots. If all goes well, we will have a nice landing in Orlando today. Oh, I appreciate that. If you want to sponsor, go to patreon.com/mmflightclub, and there's different tiers you can sponsor, Sydney. But there you go. Sure, I'll post a link for you. 1 second here. That should give you the direct link. I gotcha. LNAV VNAV is just a vertical navigation, so it's going to control your speed and your altitude based off of the restrictions in the flight plan. The lateral navigation is going to control your left and right. So as you can see right now, it's turning left because it's heading to Jafar waypoint based off of the GPS system. So that's how it's controlling it right there. That's basically how it works. So all you do is you would activate LNAV, VNAV, and then you would hit the command button. So flight director's on, autothrottle is armed, VNAV, LNAV, and command A, and you'll fly as long as it's programmed into the system properly and executed. Again, y'all can watch my tutorials on that. About to pass through 18,000 feet today, and that's going to give us our, I believe it's 306. There we go. As you can see, we are now past to 15,000 feet, about to pass through the clouds here. We got positives on our outside temperature, so we're not worried about icing. We do not have any ATC in Orlando, so we'll be flying in without it. So basically like we're on single player. Abdul, I would check out my tutorial video, latest one, which I do explain how to program the FMS as well as how to use the autopilot for your basic RNAV and ILS approaches. I even did a video on the Cat 3 ILS approach as well. If you guys haven't, don't forget to subscribe and like. Subscribe, like this video. Appreciate it. Trying to get to 1,600 by the end of the month. Your subscription can help me get the way already. Noam Katiov and Martin Waynes have already assisted me in that. Captain Smitty, you're very true. They can't. Yes. Very true. They do use that quite a bit, and it all depends on the approach. Now, since I don't have ATC, I'm just using LNAV, MENAV, and it works great. But if I had ATC, that's exactly, I would probably actually not even use level change. I'd probably use vertical speed. But yes, you can absolutely use level change if you want to. 466, I have a Crown Victoria. Kilo Bravo Oscar Sierra, and then fly to Kilo Juliet Foxtrot King, or Kilo Juliet Foxtrot Kilo. Getting two different systems of pronouncing names mixed up. Wonder if I can see the airport yet. Nope. Kilo Bravo Oscar Sierra Kilo Bravo Oscar Sierra 2 Kilo Juliet Foxtrot Kilo Juliet Foxtrot Kilo KBOS to KJFK. Sydney, yes I am. Well, that's nice, Sydney. Uh, 300 knots. I mean, best thing you can do is you can extend your speed brakes to like the level 1, so like really small. That'll help create some drag. Best way though is to kill your throttle and then maintain your level for a little bit to get enough drag, to get it slow enough where you can deploy your spoilers all the way and then bring yourself down. But like I said before, the best way to make sure you flying VNAV if you're being okay is pulling up the chart for your star and making sure all your altitude restrictions and speed restrictions are obeyed, and that's gonna go ahead and really assist you on your autopilot coming into the airport. Airport should be like right here, but it hasn't popped up yet. I sure hope my scenery is actually loaded correctly. Or we can actually see it. That would be funny if it wasn't. I say funny, it wouldn't be funny at all, but oh wait, there it is right there. We're good. I'm gonna try to butter it best I can. Not 095. Should start descending here any second. As you can see, we're on our downwind leg. There's the airport off to our left, and I can't tell if the scenery's jacked up or not. It looks like it may be jacked up. I think it is. I think the scenery is... Nope, it's there. Okay. Woo! For a second, I thought maybe we were going to have problems. Get this. Golly, hold on. Restore all. There we go. All right. Don't need either of those. Train radar's on. Contact AC, don't need that. We do have someone on the ground here. Let's check my Unicom here's frequency. Okay, we do have Jackson Center 134.85. 134.85.
Route 2 checking in at flight level 370.
JetBlue 502, Jacksonville Center, squawk 1001.
Squawk 1001, JetBlue 502.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 230 with you, 86, descending for our arrival into Orlando.
Southwest 230, Jacksonville Center, ident. Southwest 230, radar contact 8,010 miles west of Orlando Airport. Flying 360, descend maintain 5,000. Vector's vision approach runway 18 right, Orlando altimeter 29908.
29908, expect 36 right, heading 36 right for Descend and maintain 5,000 for Southwest 230.
Verify heading 360.
360 for 230.
Simply Salvo 2, radar contact over 37073 miles south of Wilmington.
And we have ATC now, and they're telling me what to do. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and slow down here as well. This should be interesting. They're going to bring me in a really short. This is going to be not fun at all.
Southwest 105, Jacksonville Center.
1,000 to go.
I can't make that approach. You're out of your dadgum minds.
Southwest 105, radar contact 4,505 miles.
There's no way I can make that approach.
East of Jackson, Orlando Airport. Flight heading 110, climb and maintain 16,000. Heading 110, climb and maintain 16,000, Southwest 105.
Jacksonville Center, this is Reach 3330 with you at 11,000 feet.
Reach 3330 Jacksonville Center, Florence, altimeter 29990.
Altimeter 29990, copy.
Southwest 230, flight heading 030, vector visual approach, friendly 18 right.
030. 18 right. So they're changing my approach. Okay. There we go. So 18 right. So we're landing south now. Okay. All right. Fine. Whatever. So that's where the mix-up is. They want me on 18. Go and get all that out of the way then. One 8 right. Let's see what this is on this. 111.9. Switch to that.
Center, reach 3330 will be on comms for 5 minutes or less.
3330, advance back on, thank you.
Cruise 185. Two 294, and I feel like I'm missing something else.
Yep. 2 connect Washington Center 133.72.
Contact Washington Center on 133.2, JetBlue 502.
133.72.
Contact Washington Center on 133.72, JetBlue 502.
Alright, waiting for him to tell me what to do next.
Southwest 105, fly heading 130. Oh, you know, we get it. 105, verify 130. I'm heading 130, Southwest 105.
Hello, David.
Jacksonville Center, rate 3330, back on comms.
Thank you. Southwest 905, correction 105, contact Center 135.17. 5.17, Southwest 105.
Yes, it is a lot of work. Come on now, give me a left turn.
Southwest 230, fly heading 0, correction 270, descend and maintain 3000.
270, descend and maintain 3000, Southwest 230. I was in the middle of something. I don't remember what I was in the middle of. Well, I can't remember what I was in the middle of. That's unfortunate.
To go.
Oh, I remember what I was in the middle of now.
To go.
This.
Southwest 230, field 11 o'clock, 12 miles, that's what it say.
Southwest 230 has the film site.
Southwest 230, maintain 2,500 until
1,000 to go.
executive, clear visual approach, runway 18 right.
Clear visual approach, runway 18 right for Southwest 230, maintain 250. I'm going to try to butter it.
Yeah.
I'm about to just hit this APP button. Let the localizer pull me in. Alright, guys. to like executives. This is executive right here. So we'll go ahead and hit the approach button. Bring this down to 160. Go and extend to 10. And it does not want to pull onto the localizer. So I'll just say, you know what? I'll take it myself. Thank you very much. There's the runway. Yeah, you can crash. I'm not going to, but yes, it's a possibility. .149 is what we're looking for, actually. So we'll go ahead and select that.
Light slow.
1,000 feet, stabilize, missile approach altitude set.
Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow.
Southwest 230, 11705, runway 18 right, final.
Runway 18 right, cleared to land Southwest 230. Got some winds popping us in. Gonna have to crab our way in here. Come on now, bring us down. Continue.
200.
Continuing.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, hard landing. Alrighty. My rudder pedals are running away from me. Alright. Let's get these off. It's down. Yeah, we'll get clear of this. You're aching. No, you're fine, guys. Just because it said hard landing. Yeah, it's harder than what you normally would have, but you'd all be fine. Alt off. And I am going to disconnect from that, and we'll be on our way to the gate here. Once we get to the gate, I will show you guys the landing from outside point of view, so you can see that I was fighting a crosswind the entire time. Transition and then plus 8, plus 100, plus 100. Cabin lighting goes to white medium. Probes come off. Anti-ice is off. Hinge is off. Let's just go auto. They're on auto. APU starts. 1, 2, 3. And again, I'll show you guys that landing here in a second. So get over here and parked up at the gate. Use your rudder. Rudder is going to be the way to go. Of course, you guys saw it wasn't really in the middle of the runway, but that will be your golden ticket. Oops, turned it off too early. It's all right. And we'll get parked up here. And right about here. And we'll parking brake. And we'll go watch this landing here. Toggle replay mode. Bring us back. Bring us back to, let's see.
2500.
Ooh, that looks rough, doesn't it? Right about. Alright, so we'll go from here. So I want you guys to pay attention to is once they get kind of lined up, you'll notice that my aircraft starts pointing that direction. And that's because I had winds coming this direction at 13 knots. Kind of blowing me off. You can see how it's blowing me to the side when I'm straight. Right, and the best way to do that is with your rudder. But trying to line it, just you have to feel it. There's no particular like point of reference or anything. You just have to look down the runway and say, hey, am I floating to the right or left? Am I going center? You just kind of have to run with that. I mean, look at this. Look at this crab, guys, that I'm in right now. I mean, look at that. Coming into that final. Look at that. And I'm trying to put this wheel down first. Yeah, so a little rough, absolutely, on the landing. So no excuses, but as you can see, it's not always as easy as it may look. Let's go to X camera right here, inside. X camera, and let's go to the cabin here. We'll play it here in a second. And you guys know what that means. Hearing the music, it's time for me to go. But thanks guys for joining me. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you have the extra cash laying around, don't forget to come join me on Patreon. Patreon.com/MMFlightClub. Help support me in all I do. But I'll let you guys go with this view here. And I'll see you guys next time. Up in the sky.